Good evening, fellow vapors. Vaping Newbie here again. This is my Canvape video. So it's going to be a bit longer, but please stay tuned because it's going to be worth it. Before I start, I want to take care of two things. Number one, I'm always remiss and I forget to thank my daughter Catherine, who not only helped me with this drawing, and you'll find out why later, she allows me to use her computer. And then I have an old desktop. She has the little camera, so I can like 3D effects. And I don't even have a webcam. So thank you, Catherine. And she then takes what I record and adds that little musical beginning that I was asked. I think it was Corey asked me or told me I should have it. And Corey is a buddy of mine on Facebook on the Canvape page. And secondly, I was wearing these shirts long before Charlie Sheen. I set the trend. Okay, I just want to get that out of the way. And by the way, the hat, it's important to me. That's why it's always there. Okay. I understand that everything that you see from my perspective is backwards. I have no clue how to fix that. Okay, I am old. I don't have this thingy, although I've started doing selfies, which kind of freaked out my daughter. But I only do them for fun, and I post them on Facebook to my buds. So, without further ado, first of all, thank you, a big thank you to Adam, Frosty, Alice, and Lady Sue at Canvape. Phenomenal job, great job, guys. I'm a fan, and I'd like to thank a friend. Now, it's my understanding that Frosty and Alice work in the warehouse, and Lady Sue works at the market and runs their Facebook page. So I really do give her a run for money. I keep her on her toes, and that's only out of love, Lady Sue. Okay, God bless you. And she's part of this in spirit. She's obviously not here, but she's here in spirit, and I'll get to that in a minute. But first, back to Canvape. A friend of mine on Facebook, Matisse, wrote me a note and said, "Can you do a review on a certain juice?" And I thought, well, it's very nice of you, but I don't own the juice, and I only like to review juices I own. Ergo, it's my review. But I was placing an order with Canvapes anyhow, my K Fund, and I said, well, I'll ask if they'll send me a sample of it just to try, and then maybe do this little shorty video on it. So you either thank her or blame her for this being long, okay? But thank her, all right? It may be worth it. What Canvape sent me blew me away. I was just stunned. Okay, I ordered a few things. I ordered some batteries, my K Fun, and I ordered the wrong K Fun. What are you gonna do? But hey, it works well. And when I got the package, I was like, what the heck? It's a family channel. So I got home, I opened it up, and the juice that was in this was just insane. I stopped counting like 22 bottles of juice. Now, I'm not saying the 10 milliliter bottles, but there sure is a lot of juice in each bottle, okay? And I thought, how am I going to do this? So I thought, well, I can't review them all because I'm not going to do, several videos on this. And so there's got to be a way to do it. And then within there was also the mod that I'll be giving away tonight, or at least not giving away, but putting it out in a contest tonight. And it's the I Just by eLeaf. And that was all sent by Canvape. So thank you very, very much. And again, I'm not keeping any of, well, I shouldn't say I'm not keeping any of it. I figured that since I'm paying the shipping for all of this and I'm giving up the I Just so easily because I love you guys, I am keeping 2 bottles of juice for myself and one I'll get to in a minute. So you're not getting those. And but I took the time to taste every one of the juices. I used my EVOD tanks, washed them out, changed coils. I mean, this video is costing me a fortune. And used little dripper tanks that I had. 22 bottles of juice to do in a short time. Takes a lot of equipment that I personally don't have. And did that and tasted all of them. And the intention was, I'm not going to review 22 juices, but the intention was to find 5 that I really like. And don't worry, I'm not even reviewing 5 because I don't want you sleeping in the middle of the video. I wanted to find 5, juices that I really liked. And I really, surprisingly, I had a hard time doing it because I found 8 that I really liked. Yes, 8 juices that I really liked that you guys are going to be getting because the ones I'm keeping are not in these 8. Okay. The first one it doesn't come as a surprise, but it's not some. I had bought it before, and I thought, yeah, it's okay, it's no big deal. And that's Smurfette's goo. And I started when I was putting it in the dripper, and I'm sorry, the Smurfette's goo I had in the EVOD. I thought it's better than okay. It is a better than okay juice. And then as I went along, I thought, oh, I really like it. So Smurfette's goo. The next one I have is, and I don't know if it's mango woo woo or mango wo wo, but either or. And this was a nice juice. Again, a little fruitier taste, but not like so much fruitier taste. And I enjoyed it. The next one, which was Strawberry Explosion. Again, it wasn't in your face strawberry. I don't like strawberry. Sorry, folks. But I did enjoy that. This juice really took me by surprise. It's Cola Bottles Candy. Now, I had bought a bottle of, I don't know if they call it Coke or Cola juice, straight out, and I really didn't like it. And I bought that and Black Cherry at the same time, and I didn't like that either. So I don't know if I'm going to combine them or add something to them, but I thought, no, if this is going to be a rerun of that, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. It's not. It is a pretty darn good juice, okay? So that one, again, is Cola Bottles Candy. The next one is a bit of a surprise because as a kid, when I was growing up, I didn't like black licorice. And this has a hint of that in it, and this Tiger Tail. And for better descriptions of what they are, folks, go on the Canvape.com website. If you're not registered, register because you can't look at the juices, but it'll give you a better description. And there are other reviews there. And I'm going to touch on that in a second, okay? The next one I had a hard time reviewing because I didn't even want to try it. I'm not chocolate nuts, surprising. And this, I didn't really know what to do. And a friend at work, I was talking to her about it. A friend at work said, well, you got to try it. They sent it to you. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll try it. And I tried it, and I was really surprised. And I enjoyed it. And it's chocolate fudge brownie as a juice. Who knew? I didn't. This is a surprise because I'm not a fan of menthol, although I like minty things. And that expression came back to bite me before, but I like minty things. And this is a menthol blend, and it's 50% chance of death by menthol. And I actually enjoyed it. And the last one, I'm not a big fan of tobacco blends or tobacco juices, but this one I really enjoyed. And perhaps it's cherry cigar. And perhaps because I used to smoke cigars when I was smoking, but I enjoyed that. It wasn't like phenomenally tobacco, so I really enjoyed that. So those are 8, and these are, again, I should have prefaced all this to say that what I like, you might not like, and what you like, I might not like. It's very subjective. All I'm saying is what I tasted and what I enjoyed, okay? There were juices they sent me that I didn't like that I know were popular, which are like Bubble Yum and Electric Lemonade. And I got to be honest, they didn't really, do that much for me. And I believe I've been pretty darn good at hitting good juices. Corey, you can call me a liar if you want. You've bought some juices based on what I said, and you yourself said, yeah, you were right. So those 8 I really enjoyed. Okay, and I should say that none of the juices that I tasted were the ones. If you follow me on what do you call this, YouTube, or we speak on Facebook, you know that butterscotch and Martha's strawberry swirl ice cream are like my favorites. And I keep forgetting this one. This is Monster Smash, which I was vaping all day today. And they're not part of any of this because if you know me, you know I like them. Okay, so I'm not just going to do, obviously, no. Okay, and here's a real surprise because in the mix of juices they sent me butterscotch, and I'm letting you have it. But we'll talk about that later. The 3 juices that I am going to actually do a very quick review. One was chosen by the person that was sort of the inspiration for this video. And the other 2 were chosen very randomly by my daughter, who just chose it out of her box. The first one is key lime. I bought this juice, and I don't mean this one bottle. I bought previous to this. And it was kind of disappointing because I was expecting a bit more. I think I was expecting too much lime. It's an okay juice. It's not one that I go nuts over, but it's tasty. It has a taste to it, and I would say I enjoy it. I'm not 100% sure I would order it again, but it is a nice juice. Okay, let me just say that, and I'm sorry, Canvape. I don't mean to say something that it's not phenomenal. I just want to be honest. So it's an okay juice. Okay. The next one is let me see, because I've mixed up my EVODs. Bear with me just a second. I want to make sure I got the right one. Yeah. Okay. The next one is one of the two juices that I'm going to keep. Okay. The first being Grape Rocket. I'm keeping Grape Rocket. And this is cinnamon bun. I'm sorry, not cinnamon bun. I'm sorry, cinnamon Danish. Wow. It's really good. If you haven't tried this yet, put me on pause. Go to the canvape.com website. Order some. Okay. It really is good. The smell is like being in a cinnamon bun factory or cinnamon Danish factory. It has a nice taste of cinnamon in it. It's really, really enjoyable. Okay, cinnamon Danish, and finally, the last one is for my friend Matisse. She asked me to do this review, and I had a hard time because it is a tobacco blend. But this is apple cured tobacco. Actually, I like this. I don't like tobacco flavors, but I liked it because it's not in your face tobacco. It's sort of like behind the scenes, and there's a wee bit of apple, and so it has a nice flavor to it. So that's apple cured tobacco and Matisse. Yes, I do like it. Okay, it is very good. And if I was going to order a tobacco blend, I would be ordering that one. So good job. So those three, I have one that I'm like this about, which is key lime, but I have two that, at least one that I find phenomenally good, and that is cinnamon Danish. And I have one that if I was a tobacco person, I would definitely order, and that's apple cured tobacco. So that's my review for the evening. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you didn't skip over everything to get to this part, the giveaway. This is really simple, folks. I'm going to split this up into 2 packs of 10 juices. And again, I want to make sure that you understand they're not full 10 milliliter bottles any longer. But they are enough that you can enjoy them for a while, okay? So this is how you win the juice. And I'm going to take this information, I'm going to put it, I got one of these random generator thingies off the internet, and I'm going to put all your email addresses in there, and I'm going to let it choose 2. So we're going to have 2 winners of 10 bottles. And this is how you get your name in that contest, okay? You send me an email to vapingnewbie@outlook.com. In the subject line, you answer this question. There's a gentleman that works at the warehouse that has an unusual name. I speak of him often because I've never met the man, and I'm very fond of him. His service is absolutely out of this world. Put his name in the subject line of the email. If you follow me on Facebook, or maybe not follow me on Facebook, but talk to me on Facebook, or you follow me on YouTube, you know the name, okay? So the name of the person that works in the factory with an unusual name, you put that in the subject line. These are all 6 milligram nicotine. I'm trying to lower my nicotine, so I got all 6 milligram. So I don't need the strength, but drop me a note. I'd like to hear from you. I do try to read all my emails, and I don't reply because I don't want the person on the other end to think, I won. I won't be drawing this until, I believe, the 16th of May is a Friday. So I want this to run for a bit because the next prize is even bigger, okay? So to win the juice, you email me at vapingnewbie.com, and you put in the subject line the name of the person that works at the factory, and their name is rather unusual. Okay, that's it. Before I get to the big draw, I want this notice from my friend Matisse. Matisse, the other bottle that I'm holding back is the apple cured tobacco. You inspired me to start doing this more often. I appreciate it. Other people might be upset because they're seeing me so often, but I appreciate it because I enjoy doing it. So as much as it's not a full bottle, but the bottle that I have, I'd like to send to you. So please, Matisse, email me at vapingnewbie@outlook.com. Just put in the subject line. You can still win the contest, so you can send me 2 emails if you want. But in the subject line of this particular one, you just put in Matisse and your address. I'm going to verify that with you on Facebook to make sure that it is you, and I'll send that out to you myself. And folks, yeah, I am holding back 2 juices. I'm being very honest about that, but I am paying for the shipping of this out of my own pocket. So I hope you don't get too upset with me, okay, for that. Now on to the biggie. And this really blew my mind. And this one was hard for me to do. I'm giving away the iJust by eLeaf. And this was really hard because it was a really nice kit, okay? All you're going to need, if you win this, is an 18650 battery or a few 18350 batteries, and obviously get those eFast batteries off of Canvape.com. And it really is a nice unit. The tank, the coils, never been used. It's passed through. It has a built-in charger, so the beauty of this is you just order the batteries. So the price of a couple of batteries, you can have a whole kit. It's variable voltage. It's a very nice setup. And this is how you can win. Inspired by an indoor smoker and Lady Sue, who pitched the idea, and I thought, well, indoor smoker does it, so I'm going to do it. It's sort of a Price is Right, if you will, contest. And my daughter, who's always so helpful to me, wrote a number on the box. So when you get it, you'll actually have a number on the box. I'm sorry. And all you have to do is the closest person without going over this number will win the prize. Now, this is where you send, don't email me. I don't want an email on this. You put it in the comments of this video, okay? So you just put in the number. You can write me a note. I love getting notes. Please, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if need be, and join my channel. I'd really appreciate that. But to win this, you just put in the comments of this video the number you choose. Now, folks, I only have one. So before you put in your number, make sure that it isn't chosen first, okay? Look at the previous comments ahead. Make sure that you're not doubling up, because the closest, the first one, that's the one that wins. So you want to have your own number, okay? That's very important. So again, that's how you win the iJust. Hard for me to give away, but I will. And I hope you enjoyed tonight. I enjoyed doing it. Nice always being with you. Stay healthy. Keep vaping. Take care, folks.